Call him La Joya, the jewel, but jewels are formed under pressure, and Paolo Dybala's life was nothing but that. He was born in Laguna Larga, Argentina, a small town of barely 10,000 people. His father Adolfo believed his son was destined for greatness. He pushed him, supported him, lived through his dream. But when Paolo was just 15 years old, tragedy struck. His father died of cancer. Dybala almost quit football that day, but he decided to turn the pain into fuel, and from now on decided to make it just for his father. From that moment on, every goal wasn't just for Dybala, it was for his father. At Instituto, in Argentina's second division, he broke records that belonged to the great Mario Kempes. At 17 years old, he became the youngest player to score twice in one game, and then he scored in 6 consecutive matches. The scouts called him the next Messi, but when Europe came calling, they didn't see a Messi, although they saw the talent, but he was too small, too frail. But Palermo decided to give him a chance. He arrived in Italy at just 18 years old, couldn't speak the language, couldn't even order food without pointing at the menu, but on the pitch everyone understood him. He was so good that at 21 Juventus came calling. 40 million euros for a kid from a tiny town. And in Turin, the jewel started to shine. For a while, Dybala was untouchable. Left foot curled like a painter's brush, free kicks from out of this world, and goals in the Champions League that made us believe he was next in line after Cristiano and Messi. That's how good he got. But here's what most people don't know. Dybala and Juventus wasn't just a fairy tale. He clashed with almost every coach. Allegri, Seri, and then Pirlo. They loved his talent, but they questioned his discipline. Cristiano Ronaldo's arrival didn't help. Dybala went from the heir to the sidekick, and though he smiled deep down, he hated being in anyone's shadow, even if it was Cristiano. And then injuries started to hunt him. Then COVID hit him twice. He went from being named the Serie A MVP to one of the forgotten ones. Juventus let him go for free, and the boy who was once their crown jewel walked away in tears. That's when Roma took him in. In the eternal city, he was reborn. With Mourinho by his side, Dybala became loved again. And then in the international side, Dybala finally got his moment. After years of being overlooked, he stepped up in the final. He scored his penalty against France and helped Messi lift the trophy he was chasing all his life. From a fatherless tiny town in Argentina to world champion in Qatar, Dybala was able to turn pain into greatness. His father was right.